What's up, guys? Zoltan25 here to tell you guys a story about the most awkward date that I've ever had in my entire life. Met this girl, got her number, talked about how she wanted to go out and see the fair that we have that comes here in Georgia. So sure, I'll take it. Next day, I had a couple hours to kill before the fair actually started. Laid down, took myself a nice little 2-hour nap. Try to get refreshed for this date. You know, a day date takes a little longer than a normal night date, or I guess you would say. But I took a shower, got fresh, got clean, did some of the things that I used to do as a kid to take the nerves off of talking to the ladies. Ease my mind a little bit, if you know what I'm saying, including the things that we don't really like to talk about that we do before a date. Anyway, I talked my dad into letting me take his car. Now, his car wasn't like any other car. It was a really nice 1967 Chevelle. Now, it wasn't souped up. It wasn't hopped up. Didn't have NOS, didn't have a blower. It's just a regular old Chevy 350. And drove good, and the car looked sweet as fuck. And I'm here to tell you, it beat the hell out of me driving my 1997 Chevrolet Lumina. That damn thing was a fucking eyesore. Anyway, went and grabbed some lunch. Went through a drive-thru at a burger joint. Keeping it classy. And we went and saw a movie that I don't want to talk about. Did the silly stuff, snapped some photos, and went on about our date. Now, here's where it got really, really, really awkward. On the drive to the fair, I'm talking to her about how I'm out of a relationship, been removed from a relationship for about 3 months. Now, the 3 months that I had been removed from this relationship was a long relationship. And she was talking about how she had been removed from a relationship for just a couple of weeks. Now, in my opinion, that's a little bit too soon to be back out on the market, especially given the circumstances that she was dating this guy, was engaged to be married to this young man 3 weeks prior. That's a lot of love just to drop off and go out on a date again 3 weeks later, in my opinion. Anyway, at this point, I'm thinking to myself, alright, I'm just going to let it roll, see what happens. I'm not going to be too fancy. I'm not going to be too, I guess, nice, you'd say. But the nice routine wasn't, or the being mean routine wasn't working. It was actually making her like me more, which I hated more. Anyway, the craziest fucking shit happened when we get to the carnival. Her fiance is there. Now, when I say fiance, I mean the fucking fiance that she's supposed to be wearing her fucking ring on her finger, because he still got one on his finger. She wasn't out of relationship with this motherfucker. He sees me with her, and immediately we get into a fight. And to be honest with you, I don't even know what the fuck I'm hitting this man for. I have no idea what's going on. He just came and yells, "What the fuck?" and swings on me. I have no idea what the fuck's happening at this point. I basically just defend myself and then back off from the situation. She's screaming at me when I'm hitting him. The cops are screaming at me. I have no idea what the fuck is happening. I don't even know why I was there in that situation. I'll tell you why I was in that situation. Because that bitch was fucking crazy. That's why. Anyway, when everything was all said and done, the smoke was cleared. I was asked to leave the carnival. The cops got the information. Blah, 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 blah. Chick still tried to get me to give her a ride home. Needless to say, she didn't get a ride from me or her fiance. Well, that's it for me, guys. As always, YouTube, love your balls.